Yo, what's going on, people? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm back with normal videos on a Sunday as usual. Had a little 2-week break where I was a bit ill and had to do studio sessions and stuff like that. So yeah, back to normal. Before I get into this video, I just want you to comment down below if you've got any suggestions, or just DM me on Instagram. That'll be on the screen. So for this video, I'm going to break down a beat and sample that I made that was in the style of like Drake, made by OZ, for sort of like Certified Lover Boy. So if you like the sound of that, stick around, subscribe, and we'll get into this right now. So the first thing I wanted to add, I just wanted to make like melodic and like airy, vibey keys. So I added these minor chords that just sound like this. Then I used that like strumming effect just to give that emotional vibe. And I didn't really do any much processing on this. All I did was a half time and just EQ'd out the low end. But I wanted to layer that with like a pad just to make it a little bit more wider and just give it that like tension vibe. So I had this from Nami's kit. So yeah, that's the same chords as the keys, and as you can hear in that pad, it's got like a trippy effect, and I'll show you how I made that. So a half time, and then I use this like portal, and then it like trips it out and gives it like a glitching effect, and I just brought the mix down on that. Then I added a lead, and I used that to just build a little bit more of like a vibe and just a feel. Same chords, but just different placement. And then for that again, a halftime, took out lows and just boosted a little bit on the 5K just to give it a little bit more brighter. And then I thought with the halftime, it lost its like atmosphere and core of the sound. So I added this plexi tape and just brings it back up in brightness, gives it a little bit more air, nice vinyl. So fitting into like that Drake gloomy dark vibe that OZ always does, I added this like Sinewave and didn't do too much, as you see. And all I did with that was just add some vinyl, just give it a little bit more saturation and noise, and then just took out some lows again. See, I'm not using tons of processing on this, it's just leveling and just picking the right sounds. And then next I added this like synth bass, but I used it more of like a pad than an actual bass, so it sounds like this. And all I did was that, just decapitator, just give it a little bit more saturation and just make it stand out a little bit more. Then off splice, I just got this Perc loop that sounds like this. And all that was just to give a little bit more texture, and I used a decimal just to filter out the highs, then I just EQ'd the lows. And then for like the hook section, I just wanted to add my own little vocal, nothing too crazy, it sounds like this. And all that was like a little filtered vibe. I did this by adding Little Alter Boy. Then I used quite a heavy reverb because I just wanted to drown it out so I could just fit it in the background. Didn't want it overpower. Then just filtered out lots of the highs and lows because the reverb was so big. It's like needs just taken out. And then just a shaper box just to make it pulse. I didn't want the whole conversation of what I was saying in. But altogether, this is what the sample sounds like, and I put it down 3 semitones. And I must mention, with the pad, I reversed that in the main sample. And as OZ likes to do with Drake songs, especially on this album, I think he would like put a vocal in it. So I did this Snow Allegra vocal. It sounds like this. That song was called Whoa, and all I did was just pitch it up just to find the right tempo and the right pitch. And the same thing again. Firstly, I wanted to make it that like airy and gloomy effect, so I EQ'd it out. Then I added a room reverb because it had reverb already on it, so I needed just to make it a little bit more, just give it a little bit of like a brightness, and then just a tiny delay just to give it that effect, and then a simple low pass just to filter it out and make it sound like drowned again. I didn't want it to be too overpowering. So together they sound like this. And once I did that, with the pad sort of bass that I used another like synth bass that just layers on top. It sounds like this. And then for the drums, I didn't go too crazy on them, to be fair. So these are the hi-hats. And what I did with the hi-hats, just shift it up so it's a little bit off time, just give that natural feeling. And I added this clap. Then a kick. Then I just added this little perk at the end just to give it a little bit more texture. And then lastly at the end, in the last verse, I just did some chops of the vocals that sound like this. So yeah, altogether, this is how the whole beat's. So yeah, that is the whole beat all together. Hope you really liked it and enjoyed the video. I thought the beat came out brilliant, gives a nice vibe, lots of space for an artist to be on, especially like Drake. If you want to see more videos, then please do comment down below. Subscribe to my channel, just help me out, and just slap a like down below as well. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me on the screen, because I will be giving away like free sample packs and just shit like that. So yeah, that is me in this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm out. Peace.